HappiDaze here, and in today's video we are doing the Legend Boa Showcase to show you just how good or bad this unit can be. So obviously she's really meant to take down the Free Spirit teams. A bunch of other units are also there that have come out in the last couple months to help take down Free Spirit teams. You have the Robin and Koala who help do that. You have Dofi, the green Dolphy, who helps take down Free Spirit as well. So it's just a bunch of characters that are out there. But because she's a cerebral unit, we're going to go ahead and take on the content using this team that you see here. So obviously Boa is our main debuffer for Free Spirit. Then we have the Nami and Karina to help with getting specials down, Shanks for damage. Again, we have Robin and Koala to do some defense down stuff to them as well as she just hits really hard to Free Spirit characters, which is fantastic. And then Uta is rounding out the bench there to go ahead and help us with just additional damage there. Now, the only tricky part about this team that I've seen is that if you're facing a normal Free Spirit team that doesn't have Roger on it, or Roger or Odin, or basically any unit who can special bind you really messes this team up. Because if you get one or two of your damage dealers special bound for 10 seconds plus, it just makes the run that much more difficult, and usually you'll time out before you're able to really get to the content. So it's just one thing to look out for. So let's just go ahead and any Free Spirit teams that I see, I'm just going to go ahead and take them on, whether they're the normal Free Spirit team that has the Luffy and those guys or something like this, right? So let's go ahead and take on this content. Like I said, it's always tough when you have Momo on there, just because he'll give a lot of shield there. You have Law, who will end up helping give cooldown reduction on their side. So let's just go ahead and see what the content is. If we lose, but I just want to kind of show you that it's really, this team is really tailored towards that team that has Sanji, Zoro, Luffy, Nami, Karina, and even then it's still kind of a toss-up depending on how the Nami and Karina specials go. If theirs goes first and you get your special rewound, it becomes much more difficult. If yours goes first, then obviously your chance of winning goes up significantly. So that's kind of what it is. So let's just go ahead and take a look at this. Like I said, the main damage dealers here are the Shanks, the Koala, and Robin unit, and Uta. So what you really want to do is have Uta go quick, because she helps with that special CT reduction with their special, and then everyone else can just hit harder. But like I said, we have the Odin coming up here, who could give us a problem if his special was ready. Lucky for us, it wasn't, so that just kind of helps make our life a little bit easier. Unfortunately, I don't think, because everyone is separated, Boa's special really did pretty much nothing, which was kind of disappointing. But you can see that's why I have the Robin and Koala on this team, because she just took out Shanks and Law by herself, took out Momo. So at this point, feeling pretty good with this team. Just because I have my Robin Koala maxed, I can take some hits. So it's not too bad. But like I said, it's cases where Odin goes and he special binds your characters for a couple turns that you just really have to watch out. Now for us, luckily, it's a pain because Boa got special bound, but the fact that we can just run special with Nami, Karina, and then just hit away at their HP with Uta and the Robin Koala just makes it so much easier to get through this content. So there you go. There's a quick showcase, at least for the first match, so you can see we got through that team without too much problems, which was good. And hopefully once the Robin and Koala unit goes, hopefully this will wrap up the match. Perfect. There we go. So one match done. So I can show you it doesn't have to be the exclusive Free Spirit team that you see everyone around. It can take on side teams since most of those units are Free Spirit too. So that's just an example of match number one. So let's go ahead and see if we can get another match. Like I said, if we get one that has that stereotypical Free Spirit team, I'd love to try it out just to show you guys what that looks like, but we'll see. I'm just going to refresh. Like I said, there were a couple of Free Spirits on that team, but I really want to see if I can get that that team that has kind of the base units there. So here we go. So as I mentioned, this team has Nami Karina, it has Robin Koala, it has Otama on the bench for healing, so this will be an interesting test to see how this goes. Like I said, in this case, it's sometimes coin flips just depend who's Nami and Karina can go first. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I think they obviously have Sanji, who can give that boost to the CT with his special. But luckily, because Otama is on the bench, she's not giving that CT as part of her special. So I'm hoping that with our CT, we might be able to go a little bit quicker Let's just see what their CT looks like here. So they have the same. We both have 3. So yeah, it comes down to just a luck of the draw. It looks like mine's going to go first, which is fantastic. Luckily, it just went right before theirs was supposed to go. So that just helps us out considerably. And they're all kind of grouped together too, which should help us out when Boa goes with her special. Let's see who Boa ends up hitting. Oh, that was amazing. So Sanji, Zoro, and Luffy all got the confusion buff, so that means that they won't be doing damage for quite some time, which just puts us in a fantastic spot. Would have been better if Nami and if Nami and Karina got that instead, just to make sure we couldn't get our special round like they're doing right here. But it's not the end of the world there. Yeah, we have to wait a little bit. Otama will come out on their bench and can do some healing, but I'm not really too concerned there. So yeah, we'll just keep kind of going through. They have a Nami and Karina on their side. Luckily, we don't have too many free spirits on our team, except for the Nami Koala and the Nami and Karina and Robin and Koala unit. But like I said, hopefully we can just tank those hits without too much trouble, and then do some hits of our own as well. So we're just going to reverse their special now. And this is the painful part that I mentioned. Like, if you get special rewound or bound, you just have to wait a while, and they don't have like the most crazy, even though they just got 4 units there. This team doesn't have like the most crazy damage output, even though they're level 130 for both the Uta and the Shanks, and the Robin and Koala are maxed. So sometimes it comes really close to timing out, so you just have to make sure that you are careful of that. So that was 2 matches that we got through, so let's just do one more for you guys, just to give you an example of what it can do. So let's go ahead and refresh. We found another team. Pretty similar to the one we did before. It looks like their units are a little bit more beefier than the units that we just faced, but let's see. Like I said, for these matches, it all comes down to RNG for who can get their Nami and Karina special off first, so we'll just see how that goes. Now, while that's going, I do have Cat Viper in the back. He does do a 30% HP cut, so at some points I was thinking, you know, is it worth it to move him maybe to the front line, let him see if he can get that HP cut off, and then have Uta come in on the back end. Unfortunately, I don't have that Crocus unit, that Psy Crocus unit that gives defense, so this team looks good in terms of, you know, you haven't seen my HP get too low, but it doesn't have the best defense. That's kind of the only down part of the units that I have right now. So it is what it is. It's unfortunate, but you know, like I said, it's the units that we have, so we kind of go through it. So our units are doing good stuff. Boa did confusion on 2 units, so yeah, I really can't complain so far. It looks like everything is going good. G5 Luffy's already done the revive. That's great. Like I said, it's better if Uta goes first, because she gets all the buffs first, so it's kind of a pain that she ended up going last. So now we kind of won't get a lot of those benefits until later. But at least we don't have to take the G5 burst. That part is super nice. And the Zoro Provoke as well doesn't get triggered. Oh, sorry. I thought he had confusion, but looks like maybe he didn't. But yeah, anyway, we didn't have to take that G5 burst, which was awesome. Our Nami and Karina is going to go... our Nami and Karina are going to go right after G5. Like I said, it stinks that we had to take that hit. Not the end of the world, and now we're just going to make sure that Otama can't heal them back up while we kind of wait for our own specials to get ready. So you can see some of the units are getting a little low. Uta's a little low on health, so that's where having extra defense would have probably helped. But this team really doesn't have a crazy amount of defense, which kind of is what it is. It looks like Sanji got the confusion buff, which is kind of good. At least he can't speed up the CT, so hopefully when Shanks and the Robin and Koala go, we'll just take out everyone else without too much problems. So there you go. If you had a burst, like it wouldn't even be close. So that's the good news, is that if you pulled this unit and you can use them in Grand Party against the Free Spirit team, I think you'll be in really good shape, just because you can take so much HP out. Plus with everything else, you'll just be in a good position to do there. So just want to do a quick demo for you guys on what the new Legend Boa can do. She's good. I don't know if she's game-breaking in terms of what she can do, but at least with a combination of her being able to do special bind, confusion, all those things, along with Nami and Karina, it just makes it easy to kind of destroy those free spirit teams that are out there. Now, I have lost some matches to free spirit teams, so it's not completely foolproof. Like I said, a lot of it is dependent on who gets special bound if they have Odin, or who gets their special reversed if they have Nami and Karina. So just keep that in mind. But it looks like this will be a free spirit killer going forward, which is great. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you liked the video. If you pulled Boa, let me know in the comment section below. If you're using any other teams than what you saw me use here, let me know. I'd love to hear some different variations. Maybe you found one that works really well. So throw it in the comment section, and thank you guys so much for watching. And until next time, be kind to each other.